Hello, Aries, my tribe. How are you guys? Yeah, Aries Nation. That didn't come out right. I really apologize. Aries Nation. So, your blind spot. Hopefully it's my mouth not being bad. Your blind spot, Aries. What is it? Now, so this is what's going on this week. It seems like the blind spot is more in the spread is what to expect from this. Expect sort of something unexpected through this. It's almost as if the blind spot is something that you might be aware of. So a card has come out. I'm gonna see if anything else is coming out. Nope, that's it. Birthing. Ooh la la. You are birthing some love. We got birthing is your card, and the underline is love. So maybe you are birthing some love, Aries. That's your blind spot. Did you know you were doing that? Were you aware of what you've been doing? What you've been manifesting, Aries? What you've been manifesting? Oh yeah, so here's the thing. I'm using the Unknown Animal Spirit deck. This is not my deck. This is not the deck that I have used for the last, I don't know, 6 to 7 months. It's a new deck, and so is this Shadowscape Tarot. It's not my deck. And so is this a Spellcaster's Tarot. It's not my deck. So there's a video. These are going to be giveaways. I'm giving these away to 3 lucky subscribers or viewers or whoever. So there's a video in the feed about this giveaway. So you can go in and look, and you can see I'm using them. So these are decks that someone's going to win that have actually been used on the channel. So let's get back into the reading, shall we? More information about this blind side. What is coming in? Oh wow, this is so deep. Holy cow. Whew. Wow, my gosh, Aries. You got whale. Oh my gosh. I feel like you are going so deep. Oh, this is kind of nice. This is a little bit like what I just got from the message from Pisces. You're birthing a deep love for yourself here. It's nice. Wow. Going so deep into the ocean, past pressure points I'm getting. Past points of pressure that most couldn't go into. And you've gone down. You're going down into them. And through this pressure, it's almost like it's pushing you through this birth canal. Who had that? Taurus had that last week. Didn't they have a birth canal they were stuck in? Oh gosh. I related to that because my moon was in Taurus, and I went back the next day and I was like, and it happened to me. I was like, oh my God. Just did my own reading for myself. And then to see this is kind of funny because it's almost like if anyone else has a moon in Taurus or anything in Taurus, go and see last week's reading for Taurus. You know what? Maybe I'll put it in the suggestion. I can do that in the cards at the end. There's a video suggestion. I'll try to pick that one because it's kind of interesting the way that's happening. It was like stuck in the birth canal, but now you're coming out. You're rebirthing. You're birthing. You're coming out. It's so funny. That is really kind of funny. And you're birthing love, but I feel like it's a deep love and compassion for yourself. And as I said, the pressure, you're going down. I don't know, for some reason I'm getting this message like the whale can go, this great blue whale can go down so much deeper than a lot of other creatures. I don't know if I've seen that somewhere, or read that, or watched it on a program, but that's coming into my head. At least that's the message. So deep, 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 deep. Looking within yourself, looking past yourself, and the pressure. Almost like you found a way to come out of this birth canal if you were trapped in it. And now you're birthing. You're birthing yourself into a whole new way. And it's the underline is love. Is love. Love, Aries. Love. All right. So why is the universe bringing this energy to you? This blind spot. Why is the universe bringing this to Aries? Why is the universe bringing this to Aries? Why is the universe... Oh my God, that's a lot of cards. That's too many. That's too many. No, sorry. I know, Alvin, but that's like half a dozen. That's more than half a dozen, actually. This is a little too many for, yeah, let's try again. Why is the universe bringing this to Aries? Why is this energy? That's weird. That's weird. This is the card that you guys had last week about a lot of attention. Oh, okay. You're prepared for the attention now. I don't know. You're prepared for this now. It's preparing you. This is to prepare you for this. It's an interesting message. I know, you know what? I know I spend more time on the Aries ones because I'm an Aries and I'm like, I don't understand what they're trying to tell me. I was trying to fit it in my life and I'm like, you know, it might not be your life, Cindy. It's probably other people's lives. Okay, so what can you expect from this? What can you expect from this? Oh my gosh, okay, time came out. One has come out face up. This is really, I'm excited. This is interesting. I have to see how this fits in my life. The dragon has come out. Ooh, baby, the eye of God. Wow, feels like the universe is staring at you like, honey, honey child, it's time to birth love in yourself and to let it grow and expand. Okay. So, why the universe bringing this? Because that energy from last week, that's interesting. I'm going to put both those at the end of this video, you know, at the end, and it shows you suggested videos. I'm going to put the Taurus one from last week and the Aries one from last week. So if you haven't watched them, to watch them. If you've watched them, you'll watch them again, just to kind of see how this fits. Because this is so weird. This birthing totally, for me, feels like it's connected to Taurus's reading last week for anyone that resonated with. Kind of being stuck in the birth canal, which was about being stuck in the in-between. Coming out of an old cycle, but moving towards a new cycle, but you weren't really in either one of them anymore, and you were stuck, like trapped in that birth canal and almost feeling like you were suffocating. Myself, I purged that. Got out, got the amniotic fluid out, breathing again, feeling pretty good, and apparently going on to the birth. Like going on to the birth, into the new cycle, moving into the new cycle, coming out of the in-between, and it's all about a very deep dive here, looking deep, deep within yourself, really accepting yourself, really self-loving you, really saying, you know what, I don't even need more. I have, everything I need is in me, right? Everything I have, everything I need is within me, is the blind side, the blind spot that you don't see coming. This is a very, very balanced, mature energy, Aries. Aries is maturing. There you go. That's kind of cute. But don't lose that childlike, you know, excitement about you. Please keep that, Aries. That's the best thing about you. Yeah, that's pretty beautiful, actually. That is really beautiful. Now, why the universe is bringing this to you? I feel that there's some sort of attention that's coming towards you, and it feels very hot. Hot attention. If this is like a stressful situation, we'll pull tarot and find out what it is. You know, it almost feels like it's almost like so many possibilities, it's overwhelming. Almost like you've opened that, like you guys had a utopia thing too, like really pretty expansive energy coming towards you. Even being in situations where there's a lot of attention for some reason, but then very expansive. You're producing your own expansive energy that keeps growing and keeps bringing even more opportunities, different things towards you. So this, what you've been through, what you're going through, this birthing, this deep dive, this being able to breathe and love yourself and realize that you don't need anything more than you. You are what you need. And this is kind of a nice reading. It could be for anyone because that's a really important message. All the love that you need is within you already. It truly is. And that almost prepares you for anything that's coming towards you. It removes expectation. It moves projection. projecting anything onto people or situations or expecting anything. It just allows things to play through. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how it plays through. I'm good. I'm really good with it, which is very nice. Now, what you can expect from this, I feel, is a very, very deep spiritual connection, even more than what you have. Or what you're gonna have. Like, this is leading to something very, very deep. A very connected energy. Wow, that's so crazy. Seeing things that seemed impossible to see before. Seeing things that seemed impossible to see before is what I'm getting. That's connecting to things that didn't know even existed. Wow, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting, Aries. Oops. Okay, let's get into the tarot. I can't stop looking at that second card. I just want you all to feel it. I don't know. I'm getting a very deep, intuitive connection with this card right now. It's very difficult to pull away. It's almost as if it's pulling me in already. If you guys feel that, let me know if you feel that, looking at it. I really feel that. It's hard to look away. It's almost like it's drawing you in like a magnet. It's almost it's an exciting, it's almost so exciting you think it would be overwhelming, but it's not, which might be part of this birthing process, is also, you know, preparing you. Okay, what's coming? Clarification with the tarot for this birthing and the whale. Clarification from the tarot with this birthing and the whale. Clarification through this tarot regarding the birthing and the whale. What are you birthing? Interesting. The Two of Pentacles. Oh, you're birthing choices. It seems so obvious. Oh, you're learning to balance though too. You are learning to balance. So this is part of the process. That makes sense. Your reading's going to go like the other two that I've done so far, I bet. It seems like most of the information came through with the Oracle cards and the tarot is just kind of confirming it. The balance, you're learning to balance. Balance yourself, balance the things in your life, balance your approach. Further clarification. Oh, wow. This is a pretty cool message. Oh, damn. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. Five of Swords. The World card. I'm laughing now too. The Queen of Swords. And I've had a few emails where people have said, and it's funny because I'll have different people email me the same thing. It's like, it's kind of fun watching you read the cards. It's almost like Nancy Drew mixed with Jessica Fletcher. Jessica Fletcher, I'm not that old. But no, it's kind of like, yeah, because you're putting the pieces together. It's really a cool message. Okay. It's like, oh, wow, this is a very deep message. Okay, the 10 of Pentacles is kind of like, yeah, that's like one of the best cards in the deck. It's happiness. It's, you know, a happy home life. It's, you know, fulfillment in your career, in your relationships, in your family, stability, it's abundance, it's that last cycle that's never ending. It's almost like yours, like, hey, you know, that might be for other signs, but it's kind of the message I'm getting with this Five of Swords coming in. The thing is, this is an interesting realization in this blind spot through this birthing and this whale, is the world. And the world is that final card. The world is really that big cycle to end all cycles. This, the expansion, the everlasting expansion, I'm getting with the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles can seem, And yeah, maybe to some Aries, because they are very adventurous. They are the Fool in the Tarot. Let's start something new. Let's go on an adventure. The Ten of Pentacles can seem, I'm getting the message, a social entrapment. A social entrapment. And it's based more on, it's like this realization through this deep dive in this birthing process. As you're coming out and you're being birthed, you're realizing, it's not all about what everyone told me it should be about. It's about what's inside me and exploring everything in an unlimited, like in a very unlimited way. Oh, limitless. A very limitless way is really the way I wanted to say that. Exploring it in a very limitless way with the world. And this Queen of Swords, she's pretty wonderful. I don't know that she really holds a sword. Yeah, I guess it is. It's like a, I don't know what you would call that. It more looks like a crescent moon. But she releases butterflies. She removes obstacles and releases new cycles and growth and rebirth. And that is based from the clarity she has within herself and knowing and understanding. It's like, yeah, so it doesn't mean that you're going to say, yeah, no, I don't want the home, I don't want the family, I don't want the career. It's seeing what you put your emotion and energy into and what part of you that feels like kind of suffocates you or makes you feel like you're not expanding or growing. And then realizing what does. That it has nothing to do with what anyone else might say, you know, is appropriate or where you should put your growth and expansion. It's where you really feel it because you've got this really, really deep love here, this connection. All right, the fire ant. Why the, okay, we get more information about this fire ant. Why the universe is bringing this towards you. Oh. Okay, now I see why the fire ant is coming through. Yeah, the fire ant does have a purpose. Well, of course it does. Everything has it. Oh my gosh. Okay. But I'm holding a bunch of cards here because they were all face down and one is face up. The first two that came up were both just face up. The fire ant, the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. You know, I feel though the fire ant is coming in to push you past. It's feeling stuck for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe you come out of the birth canal. You don't know how to crawl yet. So it's like, I'm just going to stay here. This is good. I feel good about myself. I don't need to do anything. But that's not part of the growth and the rebirth, right? So the Four of Pentacles, but then having trouble kind of finding the direction. Knowing which way to go with this new energy, this new concept, this new reality of what you feel for yourself. Being a little bit stuck, but let's hang on. I'm going to hang on to me. I like me. I'm just going to spend time with me. But then there's this conflict like, yeah, I want to grow and expand, but where do I go? What do I do? How do I do that? What does that mean to me? What does that mean to you, Aries? And then the Ten of Cups. Oh, I like that. Because the Ten of Pentacles was what you were like, yeah, you know what? And the Pentacles is very three-dimensional. Very three-dimensional. So it is usually about home, work, cars, bills, all that stuff. Foundation, family, it can be, right? It sounds like a terrible, yeah, family, you know. No, this is good stuff, important stuff in your life. But if you don't have the Ten of Cups, what do you have? Because the Ten of Cups is that growth and expansion of love and feelings and emotion, right? And that's the underlying Aries. So that's why the fire ant energy is coming in. It might make you feel a little uncomfortable because it is trying to nudge you, gesture you towards your growth and expansion, towards your love and your emotion and fulfillment. Oh, the dragon. Let's get into this dragon card. What you can expect from this. This dragon. I love the splits. The High Priestess is spun on each split, and now she's with the King of Wands. High Priestess and the Four of Wands. Lots of wands, Aries. You can expect to be into your fiery self. Dragon, tell us more about dragon. What we can expect from this. Clarify the dragon. Clarify the dragon. Oh, there's gonna be a lot. The Five of Wands has come out again. The dragon is here to push you towards something for sure. What the heck is the dragon pushing you towards? What is the dragon pushing you towards? Three of Wands. Wow. Growth and expansion. I don't know. They're not going to tell us a lot. Growth and expansion. Your ship is coming in. There's more than one ship coming in. I just did this for Pisces. They have the same card in the same spot. The Three of Wands. Already receiving. And through releasing what you receive, or at least returning that back to the source that you received it from, more comes in. Growth and expansion. Anything else this dragon would like to say? I feel like the dragon is being a little elusive. This is a very strong feeling of being taken. Yeah, that's nice. So the Nine of Cups. The genie has come out. Absolutely, it feels like that. Which is your wish is my command. Very strong, powerful. The cards are very slippery when they're new. A very strong and powerful energy of being able to manifest. But, you know, Aries is a manifester through action. A lot of the other signs have different ways of manifesting. Aries is an action sign for manifesting. And if you've not been doing stuff, if you've been staying here, like, no, I like me, I'm going to stay with, you're not doing, like, to grow and expand, you need to go out, Aries, and do stuff. You do need to do that. That's part of being an Aries. That's what you do. And it does, and it starts to feel almost difficult, I think, as an Aries, to not be going out and doing stuff. And there you go. That's an interesting reading. So we're going to get a final oracle card for you from the Wings of Wisdom. A final message to Aries from the Wings of Wisdom. Falcon. Commitment, instinct, boldness. The affirmation is, I am totally committed and focused upon my goal. That's nice. And the artwork beautiful, oh my gosh. Now there's a whole bunch at the back, so I'm going to read that for you while you can look at the beautiful artwork and study the affirmation. You are more skillful than you give yourself credit for, but you will only release your abilities and develop them further by putting yourself to the test. Step up, act, and go for it with gusto. Believe that you can handle yourself in any situation that arises. Change your mind or your direction without hesitation based on what your intuition is telling you at any moment. You will achieve when you head straight for the goal. As an emblem of success, Falcon heralds a victory, so commit yourself wholeheartedly and do not give up until you get to where you want to go. That's funny, because that's manifesting. That's manifesting through action and knowing and taking it and going and getting it. I love that. That was quite interesting, Aries. Thanks, guys. Thanks for that reading. Maybe you're going after your golden egg. I kind of think I'm my own golden egg, to be honest. I think I am. And I've hatched it and found some pretty cool stuff inside it. Yeah, it's like one of those eggs that has all those little prizes and you keep opening and there's always a new prize. It's kind of cool. All right, guys. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.